This segment brought to you by Kansas Regenerative Medicine Center. Your stem cells, your health, your life.
Leafing through the pages of the February issue of True West magazine, I was thrilled to see some familiar names and faces, and pretty doggone proud to see Kansas get some well-deserved recognition. First, there was the face of our friend Brent Harris, sparking the flame of envy in my heart once more. As the embodiment of Dodge City's Convention and Visitors Bureau, he's everywhere, on stage, in magazines, on billboards, everywhere. Of course, it is only fitting that Dodge City placed a prominent ad in True West, considering the iconic Western city was named fourth among the top 10 true Western towns. Wild Texas cowboys driving cattle to Dodge made the town famous in the 1870s, and the story continues today at venues like Boot Hill Museum, wrote True West editors. Bronze medallions in the sidewalks commemorate Dodge City's legend of both fiction and real life, while visitors grab selfies with the life-sized bronze statues of Doc Holliday and Wyatt Earp. Yes, there are countless ways Dodge City celebrates its wild Western roots. And who was number one in the True West Top 10? It was Abilene. Kansas, not Texas. Abilene, Kansas was named the number one True West town. To quote the magazine, Abilene only needed 5 years to enter Western legend. Between 1867 and 1871, Texas cowboys drove longhorn cattle to Abilene on the Chisholm Trail, and after a shave and maybe a new hat, the young men naturally sought amusements, often with six-shooters. Modern Abilene has done a first-rate job of preserving those wild times, especially in its celebration last year of the 150th anniversary of the Chisholm Trail. For that reason, we name Abilene our top Western town for 2018. We couldn't be prouder of both these towns and the hard work of their citizens in preserving and promoting their Western history. The same issue features a story by our old friend, the prolific author and fine historian, Johnny D. Boggs. His Renegade Roads feature is the story of Southern Plains Indian Wars in 1868. From Colorado to Oklahoma, and it is a tragic tale. It includes the story of the Beecher's Island Scouts, who set out from Fort Wallace and met tragedy on the Arickaree at the Battle of Beecher's Island. Several historic sites will mark this historic event later in the year. Johnny also recommended that travelers stay in the Mount Sunflower bed and breakfast in Sharon Springs, and we would certainly agree. True West is on newsstands now, or better yet, subscribe. You never know when someone familiar is going to show up on the pages.
Earlier in my life, I rode bucking horses and rodeos, and my shoulders took such a beating, and that was probably the reason for having several previous surgeries on both shoulders. About a year ago, I decided that I didn't want to have another surgery. And so I contacted Kansas Regenerative Medicine, took their treatment process. It was relatively pain-free. Now, after 8 months, my shoulders have healed to the point where I think I'm probably 90 to 95% of normal. It takes a couple of months to start to see results and feel real progress. That continued to increase gradually until now at approximately 8 months. And I'm extremely pleased. I've got full range of motion. I can lift weights, I can throw, I can do a lot of things that I couldn't do without a lot of pain previously. So I'm tickled to death with the results, and I'd recommend this process to anyone.